Welcome back to Squawk. Showtime taking a major step to cater to the cable cord cutters. The network announcing the creation of a new over-the-top streaming service. Here to talk to us about the new venture, the future of TV, and more is Matthew Blank. He's the chairman and CEO of Showtime Networks. In full disclosure, I'm involved in an upcoming project on Showtime, and I know that Matt's brought a little surprise on that, which we'll talk about in just a little bit, but it's nice to see you this morning.
Good to see you guys. Thank you.
So help us try to understand what this is all about in terms of trying to get at the cord cutter, and not just get at the cord cutter, because my question is actually, how many cord cutters do you think actually buy this product, and how many others who actually have cable already bundled end up buying Showtime?
Well, I think you're right. First of all, I sort of start looking at it from 30,000 feet, and we have nearly 24 million Showtime subscribers. There's over 115 million television households. There's a lot of young people entering our target audience who don't necessarily have a TV even anymore. So there's a big opportunity out there in that entire universe. Now, more specifically, there's 10, 12 million broadband subscribers that don't take video services. And they should be a terrific target for us, particularly to start out for this service. So there's opportunity across all those groups.
You look out 10 years from now, the bigger opportunity is going to be cord cutters, or do you, I mean, how do you see this all playing out?
You know, I don't think we'll be using the term cord cutters. I think that's sort of a short-term way of describing maturity in the video business as we know it through satellite, cable, and the telephone companies. That's still a big business. There's close to 100 million subscribers there, and I think it's going to be a big business for a while, and we do very well in that distribution universe.
The economics better for you over the top? Better for you with the cable companies? How does this change the relationship, do you think? I mean, you're doing it, HBO's doing others. How is this going to affect that relationship?
Each time a distributor has come into the universe, it happened back in the early 90s when the satellite guys came in. It happened at the early part of the last decade when Verizon Fios and AT Uverse came along. The economics improved because the new distributors tended to do very well from a penetration standpoint with premium services. So there's a lot of ways that we profit from a new distribution universe, and this is really what it is. We need a new distribution universe.
It can be additive, man. I think, you know, I'm not going to change. I got, with Showtime, it's exactly how I want it. I have it. It's on Comcast. If I put on a movie that's halfway through on this X1 thing, it says restart. There's a button where I turn to it, and it will restart.
Or resume if you pause
or resume, but it's in. I can go on demand and get it, but also if it's playing on Showtime, when I go there, if it's 10 minutes into it, I can just I mean, I don't need anything. I don't need over the top.
The good news is you're not our target.
He's an old guy. So you mean for the streaming?
For the streaming,
yeah, for the streaming.
You know, you're not your target either. So,
maybe true.
Yeah, okay.
But you understand the target.
Les Moonves once said that. I said, Survivor is still on? I'm like, oh my God.
Doing well.
Yeah, and he goes, we don't care about you anyway.
Yeah.
I go, okay.
But, you know, we very carefully crafted this strategy, not just at Showtime, but throughout CBS in terms of how we take advantage of all our great content. Right. And as you know, Les has been extremely involved in this, and this is a really important initiative for Showtime going forward.
And content has not, it keeps getting more valuable, especially
content
sports.
Keeps getting more valuable, and we're a content company.
Right. What do you think that means, though, about the future of the cable companies, the satellite companies, all of the distributors?
Well, remember, lion's share of our distributors are in the broadband business, and this is terrific for the broadband business. The more people go to the Internet for all sorts of product and services, the more those guys benefit. So I think we'll all benefit in the long term. We've crafted a strategy that we think is complementary to what our current customers are doing. We would like nothing more than Comcast or Verizon or any of our big broadband customers to start selling Showtime to their broadband-only subscribers, not just have us be in that business, but they're the ideal people to do that. And we've been talking about that for a couple of years.
Do you think they will?
I absolutely think they will. We're in a couple of negotiations right now where that's likely to happen.
Is it $11 a month?
$10.99.
$10.99 a month. Because that's just Showtime. I mean, that's where I don't understand. I can be at my overall cost so quickly with the channels that I want. I don't see how it's ever going to be cheaper.
If you're watching all those channels.
Oh, I'm watching at least 10.
And if you're watching sitting in the living room at a television every day, a lot of our potential universes has a very different way of consuming video.
You can't carry a 75-inch screen around on your
back. Matt, what are you doing? What do you think, rather, of Yahoo getting the NFL for that one game? And do you ever see a day where you'll see a Mayweather-Pacquiao fight going completely over the top that would take the cable guys out of the game?
No, I don't see taking the cable guys out of the time, because that's a great distribution universe directly to that big screen in your home, and that's probably how you want to watch a Pacquiao-Mayweather fight or an NFL game.
Or maybe the way you watched it. You still have a little blood right here from your seats were pretty close, weren't they? Don't think I didn't see you sitting back there. Did you see Matt? Oh, you didn't watch the fight. Matt was in like the second row. Were you in the second row?
It was one of those rows.
Second row center.
He did well.
We did okay.
So I don't know why, but
we did okay.
That's how you watch it.
But you do think, I mean, sports, you think, and other things like that going over the top, or no?
Well, I think live television is best watched in your home and probably through the current distributors, but there will be sports out there, you know, for these different audiences and different ways to consume them. And, you know, getting back to Joe's point about being able to stop a movie or start a movie, great consumer interfaces are what people using the internet for products and services have gotten used to. And this is a great consumer interface.
Matt, before we let you go, you brought something along that I've had to keep under wraps for quite a while now, and I need to thank you for that. You brought along a clip to give us an exclusive. This is the first look, I believe, of Billions, starring Paul Giamatti and Damian Lewis. This is a series that I co-created with my partners, Brian Koppelman and David Levine. It's an epic battle between a gunslinger and a lawman, and you're not sure which is the good guy. Take a look at this.
What we do has consequences. Come to work every day and don't waver.
When did it become a crime to succeed in this country?
We spotted a suspect trading pattern.
You must get pings like that every day.
All three firms have links to Bobby Axelrod.
The moment I let someone in a government...
So, there it is.
All right, that looks great.
Yeah, we love it. We're really excited about it coming next January. You know, classic Showtime characters, deeply subversive. You're not sure who to root for. And, you know, we couldn't be more excited about it. And
it's been a great project with Brian and David, and also with David Nevins, Amy Israel, and the whole team. So
Andrew, you know, I have people who come up to me who ask if they are the models.
Everyone's got, I mean, right, this is going to be, you're friends with all these, you know, these are all the guests on the show, so everyone's going to think that there's somebody, I'm sure.
A cameo at some point.
Damien is Bobby Axelrod, is that?
Damien is Bobby Axelrod, and Paul Giamatti plays the head of the Southern District of New York, but he's far from pre-pro.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I did, yeah.
You know, we're just trying to keep it together, but it is the epic battle between these.
Congratulations to you, Andrew.
Thank you, and to my partners, Brian and David. So thank you for being here, and thank you for bringing us this.
For another year right now. Are you willing to do that?
If we're back and Showtime Online is doing terrifically, you got
Thank you. Yeah, he's looking for a commission already, so an agenting fee.
Or he's looking to get rid of you.
Good. You're so good at this other thing. I mean,
you see what he's trying to do.
Coming up, Boone Pickens is here. Back in December, he told us oil prices